A few seconds to go.
I'm not able to hear. Very good evening to all of you.
I think someone's mic is unmuted. So if we can mute everybody who's not speaking,
Dr.
so
Sunit.
it will help us.
Yes. Very good evening to all of you. And in fact, I'm thankful and I'm very privileged to be here this evening. And I would like to thank Harveen Arora for creating such a platform that is truly beyond what I could have ever imagined till the time I'm here. When I joined this organization, before that, our subject of today is your experience of sisterhood and what sisterhood truly means to you. And it's 2 minutes, but I feel whole life, if I talk also, it will be very less. When I joined this organization, 7 to 8 years now, nothing was very clear for me. In fact, that time, even I didn't truly know who my I was. Truly speaking, looking back today, I realized that this organization has been a mirror for me. When I first heard sisterhood, I wasn't even sure what really meant. Must be I have only brothers, so I had no idea of having a sister beyond family, and it was absolutely new for me, and that too soul sisters. But today I understand that sisterhood is not about blood. It is about your shared purposes, your trust, your encouragement, and standing beside one another without even expecting anything else. For me, as I said, this is not just a network, it's a mirror that reflects the person whom you are becoming. When I stood first in front of this mirror, I thought the reflection was very unclear. But as years passed, something really profound happened in my life. I realized this mirror was never a problem. Problem was my own vision, my own clarity about things. But through the interactions, collaborations, and learning, and in endless experiences, my fears slowly dissolved and my expectations became a balance, and all my insecurities has become a wave to confidence. As my vision became clearer, I began to see myself truly in this mirror, but not only as a mirror in everybody's eyes. I discovered my strength I never even knew I had. I'm not just saying, even though I've written it down what I want to say because it's only 2 minutes, but I'm really saying it from my heart because I started becoming the person what I was meant to be. I have only one message for everyone who joins this organization. Whenever we join this organization, we always expect what are we going to receive. But when you come here, when you think what all you can give, the moment you think like that and you do it wholeheartedly, you realize that life gives back far more than what you ever expected. And there lies the magical bond of this beautiful sisterhood. I thank once again, Harveen, and all that friends who was there part of my life through Wiki and G100. Now I chair G100 Global Chair as Art Leadership. I don't know what all I have done in this organization. As I said, I need days to speak about it. Whatever I am today, I really say I've done businesses, but I really, if I say I as Beena Unnikrishnan, it's because of this organization. And I truly meant. Thank you so much. And can we go ahead with the speakers for today?
Yes. Yeah. Hello, Beena ma'am. Yeah. So this is CA Mayuri Daga from Bhopal, Madhya
Yes.
Pradesh. I'm very glad to be part of this theme, like my experience of sisterhood and what it means to me. When I think of sisterhood, I don't think of a title or an organization. I think of women who quietly become each other's strength. Now, as women, we often balance careers, families, responsibilities, and expectations. And somewhere in between, we also learn one important lesson that we don't have to do it all alone. This is a very strong statement that we should inculcate in your life. And a small story has stayed with me for years that there was a young woman who had just joined the office after a long career break. And on her first day, she was nervous. She had lost confidence and constantly wondered if she still belonged to this professional world. And during the lunchtime, she accidentally spilled tea on some important papers. She froze, expecting criticism. But before anyone could react, another senior woman in the office calmly picked up the papers and smiled. Don't worry, I made much bigger mistakes during my first initial days. Later, she helped her redo the documents and introduced her to everyone and checked on her over next few weeks. Years later, that young woman became a successful leader. And when someone asked her what changed her career, she didn't mention a salary hike or a promotion. She said, one woman believed in me before I believed in myself. So that's, to me, is sisterhood. Sometimes our feminine energy isn't loud. It isn't about making headlines. It's about making another woman feel seen, capable, and worthy. We often say women are powerful, but I believe our greatest power lies in our ability to nurture confidence in someone else. When we choose encouragement over judgment, collaboration over competition, and kindness over comparison, we don't just change one life, we create a ripple effect that reaches families, workplaces, and society. Being part of Wiki reminds me that everyone in this room carries the ability to become that one person for someone else. Because success is wonderful, and helping another woman discover her own success, that is legacy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for let's build together. Yes, let's build each other.
Thank you so much, Mayuri. And
Yeah.
I completely agree with the feminine power, which is reflecting in this place every time, and that is much more powerful. And we will have Dr. Maria Santiago.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are watching this from around the world. I want to thank you first, Dr. Harvina Arora, for this platform. I became in contact with All Ladies League in 2019, so this has been a journey for 7 years on and off that I've been seeing her expanding platforms and opportunities for women around the world. So I'm truly honored to share how economy sorority has impacted my journey, both personally and professionally. Being part of economy is more important than membership. It is belonging to a powerful ecosystem of women who are committed to growth, collaboration, and economic empowerment. Through this community, I have gained access to meaningful networks, and this is real. Wiki, G100, plenty of different women of different parts of the world that I would not have reached through this platform. I have gained access to, valuable resources, and most importantly, a circle of women who genuinely uplift each other. I have been witnessing in different town halls throughout the year how through those meetings, Dr. Harbin leads the meeting, and her staff and her leadership staff into how can we support each other in professional networks, in businesses, but also more importantly in NGOs and humanitarian causes. Chiconomy has strengthened my confidence as a leader, and it has created a space where my voice is heard, my work is supported, and my vision has been expanded. What makes the economy unique is its intentional focus on economic empowerment. It does not just empower, it equips. We get the tools. We have we have the platform and a community. You have the profile, but you also have the community space. We have the community space as well. It encourages women to think strategically about their financial growth, their leadership potential, and their long-term impact in their communities. And we have been getting those through the master classes. So any woman looking at this town hall considering joining, my advice is simple. Do not wait until you feel ready. Because there's always something that makes us feel not ready yet. We're not ready yet. And life can change in a second. So don't think too much about that and make just that decision to join the economy. Spaces like this, which are not too many, because I have to say there are other spaces, but this is a platform at free of cost. You get charged $1,000 a month, $1,000 a year, and this is something that Dr. Harbin is offering to women around the world at her own cost. She is sponsoring our growth. Spaces like these are designed to help you grow to your next level. When you join, be active, be open, be positive, like she says, and be willing to both learn and contribute. The more you engage, the more you will gain. In a world where women will still navigating barriers and challenges in this world, in more countries more than others, Chiconomy offers something very powerful, which is a community that and a space that replaces competition with collaboration and isolation with sisterhood. So joining Chiconomy is an investment in yourself, not only in a network. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Maria. And we'll keep our timing very on strict because we have so many speakers. Because we have so much to speak. That's the reason I said. And now next we'll have Lavjit Kaur.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Is I'm audible, ma'am?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So first of all, it's a great pleasure for me to be like I'm speaking in front of you all. So I want to share one small story. There was one girl. That girl was born in a very middle class family, and she born with a squint. So because of that, she felt like so many in her life she faces so many problems. She was underconfident. She was sitting in the last bench in the school also. So and she was not having any friend in her school. So she was always just like always keeping quiet, not sharing anything with anyone. So one day came, her parents decided to just get operated her eyes. So her eyes get operated, and she was the happiest girl in the world. She was thinking that after everything will be fine, that she was also having good friends like others. So, but we can't make estimations about like God's plan. Like whatever we are thinking, it's not according to God. God may have some different plans for you. So what happened with that girl? That surgery went wrong, and doctor said that we don't know for how much time you are having your eyesight with you. And she said it's okay. She just faced that period also, and then she just ignore all these things and she start uh, working on her studies. She topped in 10th, she topped in 12th, 11th, and she got admission in very good college. She was studying very well, graduated, master's she did. After that, she felt a pain in another eye. She just consulted the doctor, and doctor said, yes, there is some issues with your previous surgery. So now there is some problem with other eye also. We have to get operated your other eye also because there is a hole in the retina. She was just like that was the darkest phase of her life. So at that time, I joined this organization, and I just shared my things with all. I consulted a different psychologist also there, and as I can say, that sisterhood is not about just enjoying or sharing your success with each other. Sisterhood means like you are sharing your experiences. You are sharing. You're holding the hands of others also. So I feel so much encouraged. I just cleared my UGC NET exam also. I'm a professor in a renowned university. So I'm a motivational speaker also. So this is story of mine, and the one thing which I can say that one question I want to ask from everyone, that if I have two glasses of water, one which is half filled and one which is full filled with water, which glass will be like difficult for you to hold? Yes. If I have two glasses of water, one half filled and one full filled, which glass is like difficult for you people to hold? Like
Full fill.
full fill, right? And if I will change the scenario and if I will say that a glass which is half filled, you have to hold it for 1 hour, and the glass which is full filled, you have to hold it for only 2 minutes, then also hold. And the glass which is half filled, that is quite difficult for us to hold. This is what I'm trying to say, that in our life there's so many problems which is very small, but when we hold it for a longer period of time, that can damage, that can like shattered our mind. That time it was difficult for us to make decisions. And if in our life big problems will come, but we will just focus it and we will not just hold those problems for a longer period of time, that we can solve it easily.
Thank
So
you so
that
much.
I want to say that problems are not too big. We are not we are too small. We can't handle them. So we just have to learn like how to handle those things. And I want to thank to all my sisters for helping me in that phase of my life also. And now I'm happily married.
Thank you.
and uh, and thank you
Thank you
all
so much.
for
Thank you
the
so much.
wonderful.
Thank you so much. It's so
Yeah.
beautiful. And next, shall we speak to Tarandeep Kaur? Tarandeep.
Hello, everyone. I'm my fellow sisters. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes.
Hello, good evening. I'm the Randeep Kaur, co-founder and CEO of ICRA, a neuroscience and cognitive performance startup. And I say that with full awareness that when people hear deep tech founder, I am probably not the first image that comes to mind. And that gap between who the world expects to be in the room and who actually shows up is exactly what I want to talk about today. So I've actually spent a significant part of my professional life being the only woman in the room. First at a construction startup, where the feedback I most of the time received wasn't always about my work, my efforts, or my contribution. It was mostly about my gender. I would get to hear things like that construction is not a safe place for a woman. You won't survive here. You won't be able to understand the ground realities. And not once, multiple times from multiple people. And they all said these things so casually, like it was simply a fact about the world. There's something which cannot be changed ever. And I remember thinking, like, do I argue with these people? Do I do something to prove them wrong? Or do I just simply just leave them or just even actually agree with them and actually just leave these efforts to even come out of the situation? But I stayed. I always stayed and always kept working towards the things I wanted. But I want to be honest. Staying was not always easy. And it wasn't always my own strength that kept me going. And then years forward, I became a founder. Today, I'm a deep tech founder and in neuroscience, another domain where when a woman walks into a room, she feels like she doesn't belong there. Where funding conversations feel like you have to justify your intelligence before you can justify your idea. Two very different industries with the same undercurrent, same kind of assumptions, the same quiet pressure to make yourself smaller, less threatening. And here's what I learned across both of these experiences, that every single time I found my footing in those rooms, there was a woman in the equation, not always physically present, but sometimes it was a conversation that came at exactly the right time. Sometimes it was watching another woman speak with authority and thinking that if she can do it, so can I. And sometimes it was just knowing that she existed, that she had walked into a room like this one, been told the same thing, and she built anyway. She succeeded. She didn't stop there. That is what sisterhood is to me. It is not always loud, not always a movement. Sometimes it is just one woman quietly passing her confidence to another. The unspoken message that says, the room told me I didn't belong either. I stayed, so can you. So we don't need to have the same story to hold each other up. We just need to choose our own stories because in spaces that were never designed for us, sisterhood is not just emotional support. It is survival. It is strategy. It is the most quietly radical thing we do for each other. And every woman who stays, who builds, who refuses to talk out of her own ambition, she is writing permission for every woman who comes after her. And this is what sisterhood means to me. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Tarandeep. It is so deep and it's so beautiful, the power of unspoken words. It really means. And next, we'll have Dr. Ashu Dhiman.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Dr. Ashu Dhiman, and thank you so much for making me a part of this discussion. I am a newbie here because I have joined this she economy for the first time, although I have been a part of Wiki since like 2020. So the topic here that was given to us is sisterhood. And when I hear the word sisterhood, so I actually do not think of perfection. I believe it is about presence. I think everyone will agree. So to me, sisterhood is not about always agreeing with one another. It may be about standing beside each other, especially when life is becoming difficult. I think every one of us have faced certain such situations in our life that being a woman, the life has shown us some other face. So it's about celebrating another woman's success without comparison. That is the important thing, and that's what I have learned on this stage. That every woman is there for each other and encouraging each other. So I think we should offer the support without judgment and reminding each other that none of us has to walk away our journey alone. I think that's what I have learned from this platform, because this is something I'm actually overwhelmed. This is for the first time that I have been given such a platform to talk about that someone actually is in requirement of our encouragement somewhere. So in my own life, I have learned that some of the strongest movement of encouragement came from women who choose kindness over competition. And a few words of belief, a helping hand, or just simply, someone saying, I see you and I believe in you, and that's enough. I think that completely changed the women's path. So those moments have shaped me and they have inspired me to do the same for the others through my work and as an educator and a mentor or a mediator. So I believe true sisterhood is not measured by how women stand with us or in our happiest moment, but by how we choose to uplift each other when no one is watching. So every time we mentor another woman, celebrate her achievements, share an opportunity, or maybe simply listen with empathy, we strengthen not just one individual, but an entire community. So my message at the end to the women across the world is, let's replace the comparison with collaboration, competition with compassion, and silence with encouragement. So when women rises, she should never rise alone. She should reach back, hold another, and together we can create a future where every woman feels seen, valued, and empowered. Because sisterhood is not just a relationship; it's a responsibility. And when women genuinely support women, there is
Thank
no
you,
limit
Ashu. Thank you
what we
so
can
much.
achieve together. Thank you so
I'm
much.
so sorry. I'm getting in between because we have short time and
No
we have
problem.
only just 2 minutes. Mansi, I think about how difficult it is for you. Thank
I
you
understand.
so much. And next is Ayushi. Uh, can we hear from you?
Yes, absolutely. Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Ayushi, and this is also my first time meeting all of you. And I would like to thank everybody to let me, speak here. And I genuinely had no idea first to, what to go ahead with and how to introduce myself. But since everybody is sharing their own journeys and, inspirational stories, I would like to share mine as well. So I have always been a design maniac. As a kid, I would always draw behind my notebooks, right? So I never knew that I could turn this thing into a career, but I never had any guidance or any kind of a support from anything but my mother. Me and my mom, we used to sit and, do some crafty things, make candles or do stuff like that. But we always, I never thought that all of this can also turn out to be a career. So as I grew, I crafted my pathway into the industry of design, and then I did my undergraduation and graduation at NIFT, and then I became a designer, and after that went into academics. So ever since that time of learning and teaching has, folded me into the given me the pathway of being an educator and a mentor. So since then till now, I have been sharing my journey with my students, and I love to, hear I would love to hear about your journeys and experiences as well, since of course you all are super experienced people sitting in front of me. And yeah, that's all I have to say about myself, because uh, I would just, end it by saying that I have just started off with my own business recently, and it's going pretty well. And the business is all about starting my own institute, which was my dream. Yeah.
Thank you.
Is that time? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so
15
much.
minutes.
Yes, absolutely.
We'll hear more about you from She Economy another
Yes.
time.
Yes.
Thank you
Yes,
so much.
please.
And we'll have Sonal Snehal Shah.
Yes, hi, good evening all. So, am I audible and visible
Yeah,
too?
yeah, yes.
Yes. So, myself, Sonal Shnelsa, as you all know. So, just to brief about myself before we begin, I had a more than 15 years of industrial experience, and then now from last 7 years, I am into the creative content creators. So, creating all the types of content, and I think 2021 I joined the Wiki as a My Voice is My Power Council president, and very frankly speaking, I had not done much with the wiki, but yes, that council name chosen by me and the council chosen by me with the one motto in the name itself. As women are, organized and recognized by the name, they are a multitasker. But I want to say here, I want to make one minor corrections with that. Yes, we are multitasker, but who is the person who has given you multitasker? It might be your mother, it might be your sister, it might be someone, another woman only. But behind this multitasking there is a lot many things, lot many battles are going on. And if we understand these things better without words, from some woman, from other woman, from each and every woman, I think that is the biggest sisterhood ever we can create. So that is the right thing and right aim to spread the word, to spread the stories behind womanhood, and to have something that inspire other women from us with saying, without saying. That is my only motto, to join Wiki and to be the presidents of these councils.
Thank you.
And this is all about me.
Thank you
Yeah,
so,
thank
thank
you.
you so much. And we'll have Sneha Purkaistha. Sneha. Okay, can we go on to the next? We'll have her later. Kirtana, yes.
Hello, good evening, everyone. This is my first time here in She Economy. Very glad to be a part of this. So, for me, sisterhood is something about my first experience of being a sister. So, when I think about sister, it's not just about a family relationship, but it's about the presence that quietly shapes us who we become. So, ever since my mother was pregnant with my sister in 2008, I always wished for a younger sister. When she was finally born, I was on cloud 9. I rushed to the hospital and I held her in my arms for the first time. And that was indescribable. I felt like my dream had come to life. Those tiny hands, the small face, adorable smile. So that completely stole my heart. So from then on, I started caring for her almost like a second mother. From arranging her bed to even cleaning her potty, I happily did all of it. But if I'm honest, there was one part of me which also felt jealous of her because that love and attention which I used to get from my parents, that was divided now, is what I felt. So I used to, trouble her in small little ways, like waking her up when she was asleep, or teasing her. So looking back then, now I laugh at it. But it took me a lot of time to understand that love does not get divided; it only multiplies. So, and even as teenagers, we fought over very tiny matters because we didn't want to compromise first. But today, we both have grown, we understand each other, we are very accommodative of each other, and I have stopped comparing myself with her because I appreciate each other's uniqueness and I support her wholeheartedly. So she has stood by me even in difficult times. She has also become a constructive critic. She has given honest feedback, and whenever I'm going wrong, she has helped me come back. So she has helped me to become who I am. So to me, sisterhood is not about perfect relationship. It's not about never fighting. It's about growing together and accepting each other in every phase of life. A sister actually becomes a mirror who reflects both our strength and areas to improve.
That's
So
great.
I'm grateful not just for being a sister, but also for having a wonderful sister.
Thank,
Yeah.
thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Chetana. It is beautiful. And in fact, it's actually a pure reflection from your heart. And next we'll have Mamta Lakshmikant. Mamta.
Yeah, I'll start.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Hi, good evening and greetings to everyone. Thank you so much for having me in this wonderful, beautiful group of people. And I've been a part of Wiki for many years now with the Soft Skills Council and then the Leadership Coaching Council too. So it's been a pretty wonderful time to be there. What sisterhood truly means to me. Every successful woman carries something like called as an invisible signature. So these are the fingerprints of another woman who always feel that you have the power and they have believed in us. So sisterhood is not just a relationship, but I would say it's a legacy. I have walked many world conference stages in different countries and spoken and met global women audiences which are having diverse cultures. Something constant what I've seen is the greatest strength the woman who can stand beside us and support us. Not titles and not achievements at all. And then I just would like to share one of my experiences and stories. Maybe I have been a part of many of the keynote sessions, and one thing really stands because many women come and talk to me and they share. But one lady came and said this. She said, "Today I found my voice because I saw yours being so powerful. So we want the same energy to be spread across." So this is the power of empowering leadership and uplifting leadership. So how many hands can we lift along the way? That's the message. So, hence, sisterhood is not competition and it's not comparison. So, I would like to say it's a formula like the courage to do these kind of things, which is going to get multiplied by hope all the time, multiplication and again, and we get success. So, courage into hope is success. So, as we have heard the very famous proverb, it says that if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go very far, go together. So, his sisterhood cannot have the same stories all the time, but it is the same purpose. So, what is the purpose? I would like to say that the three E's are the purpose: to encourage, to empower, and to elevate. So, my main message today is let's be the woman who opened the door, not guard it. This changes generations. Thank you so much
Thank
and
you so much.
happy Global
Thank you so much.
Sisterhood Festival. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And we'll have Dr. Smita Shine.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening,
Good evening.
everyone. I'm Dr. Smita Shain. First of all, thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for this platform. Like everyone, I want to share a lot, but time is a limitation, so I will make it short. For me, sisterhood is not just about being women together. It's about choosing to be each other's safe space in a world that often asks us to compete. As I told you, I'm a faculty member. So in my classroom, I've seen a girl who always help others to do their homework, to encourage them to complete the whatever the task assigned by the other faculty members. So see, she's not getting any credit or any reward or anything like that, but just she want to send a message that I have been there for you. So there I realized that a sisterhood means lifting someone's else confidence without dimming your own light. And also from my professional life and personal life, like everyone, I have my toughest phases. But during that time, many colleagues, we officially called them as colleagues, but they are our sisters. So they supported me a lot by sending messages, even that late message. Just you have got this, or you finished the work. That text enough that kept me going. So sisterhood to me means showing up in small, unglamorous ways to another woman doesn't feel alone in her big dreams.
Thank you so much.
So in short, sisterhood means, yeah, my success is not threatened by your success; it is multiplied by it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Smita, Dr. Smita. Thank you so much. And we have Farah Khan. Can we have Farah Khan here? Yes, I think the last speaker, Usha Unikrishnan.
Good evening, everyone. I hope I'm audible.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I am a teacher for the last 30 years and also a teacher trainer. I believe in the idea of live the moment, gain the strength, build your power, and watch the day bloom. Along with me for this specific motto of my journey, I believe in connecting with similar people or people who have similar thought process. I believe in kanso, the Japanese word which says live simple but live with strength. And this is exactly what I impart in my classroom teaching as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think we had almost all the speakers. Thank you so much. It was a beautiful evening, very powerful, half an hour. And when you have put half an hour to the whole thing, is it again? I was reminded about the masculine power we need to have, which is structures. It's so important to contain things inside that structure, which actually makes life more simple for us. Thank you so much. It was so beautiful and empowered for this whole day. I think for today's energy is there. Thank you, Harbin. Can we hear from you as a closing note?
Certainly, sisters. I could see some sisters were going out and coming into the session. So if there's any speaker who is left who feel free to raise your hand or let us know. But it's always a pleasure. Sisterhood is what sustains us all. Like Sister Bina said, the masculine holding it with structure, but and the feminine holding it together with the glue of love and with the glue of care and the glue of sisterhood, which is a synonym of all that we know that holds it together, that keeps it all together and keeps us. One of the sisters said, keeps us going. We keep going because we receive that shakti bandhan, that strength day on day, and find the energy and the power to overcome and feel stronger with another sister's quiet encouragement, presence. And today's learning was one of the sisters said, that we have to appreciate the quiet struggles that we are also going through. So as one sister helping you with her encouragement or motivation, to be mindful that she's also fighting a battle and she's also fighting a struggle, to be able to be in this position to pass on that encouragement to you. She's exercising sisterhood with herself, solidarity with herself in that moment, and deciding and choosing to overcome. And love Jeet and love your name, because your name says everything. Love is Jeet, right? So when you have love, you're always a winner. You always come on the other side. And to me, that is the power of sisterhood. It is the bridge. It is the bond that always helps us come out on the other side brighter, lighter, wiser. And I am honored and blessed to be in this life, in this ocean of sisterhood, which is carrying us all. It is absolutely sacred to me, and it is divine. So thank you, sisters, for sharing this gift from the purest part of your hearts, for each and every one of us every day, going on and on. And thank you to everyone, organizing this beautiful town hall, the All Ladies League, Sheconomy, all the people behind it, all the sisters in it, and just thank you. So I think Sheconomy might have something to add. They're hosting the event. Penal is here. So maybe we can have a word from Penal. And any sister, before we close, wants to drop in a few seconds of soul and spirit into this beautiful cauldron, we are always happy to receive more.
I'll just like to add one last note is that when we all are coming together and sharing our struggles, sharing our strength, or good movements, it feels empowered, it feels happiness and everything. So let's do this with our own business and careers as well. Let's list our businesses, ourselves, our profiles on She Economy, so other sisters can know that yes, this is my sister's business. If I am going to buy something from another, let me buy it from her, let me support her, let me fund her, let me market for her, anything and everything. So let's make sure that after today, we all have our sisters, all the businesses on She Economy, and we do subscribe to their businesses. And we are going to put this events recording on the social media as well after this event. So make sure to like, share, and comment so everyone can know the power of the sisterhood and together what we can do it. Thank you so much, Sister Bina, for moderating today's session, and always thank you to our founder for creating such a amazing platforms where we are working, where we are coming together, and which become our strength in day-to-day life as well. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone.
If
I would like to add a one point while before closing. When in our one of our event in London, so we were talking about some words, and we were telling if you have to have a shape for that, what will be the word will be. For me, when it's Harbeen's name came up, I said love in every purest form. Whatever she does, it is in the purest form. Even in the She Economy, when we say economy is always us, you. There also she brought it in the purest form to be with somebody else. Thank you, Harbeen. It's great learning to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Soul Sister Bina, for this beautiful curation and for all the work that you do to bring the Shakti alive in each one of us. And I see so many amazing sisters who have been walking hand in hand in this journey. And a special thank you to the Seven Sisters cohort. As you know, every year we have 7 sisters nominated by another 7 sisters. And the whole idea is that the 7 sisters will be the torch bearers of sisterhood, even as we leave this earth and more sisters come to this planet, or we come back again onto this planet, to be reminded that there is something called sisterhood, which is the eternal light and with which we can always find the way. Thank you, sisters. God bless you all.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Ritu. Thank you, Peenal.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, thank you so much.